that you sing right.
I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Oh, I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas.
We are about to walk into Walt Disney Presents. Now, it used to be One Man's Dream. They renamed it. And by the way, they used to have a big like scrim up here, but that was because they were taking down something that used to be here before they realized they were going to do the Toy Story Land. We're gonna see what's coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Here is Walt Disney and his pal Mickey Mouse at Disneyland in Anaheim, California. Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. Comment below if you know where that is in Walt Disney World. And here's a model of the Sleeping Beauty Castle over at Disneyland. I like this model of Adventureland featuring Jungle Cruise, or as they call it now, Jingle Cruise, since it is the holiday season. Here's something new about Walt Disney Presents that wasn't really here when it was One Man's Dream, and it's actually some new photography from the Disneyland Resort. So over there we have Guardians of the Galaxy, which actually operates at Disney's California Adventure. I actually had a chance to ride Guardians of the Galaxy and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great attraction. I'm kind of glad that they retrofitted the Tower of Terror over on the West Coast, but I hope that they don't touch it here. And they're calling the series of photos pictured on the wall a California Adventure. They have a lot of vintage stuff here and a lot of history, so if you want to learn a lot about Walt Disney and his previous projects, this is the perfect place to go. This section of the wall is dedicated to showcasing photos of many of the attractions, experiences that you can have at the international Disney parks. So for example, Tokyo Sea right there. And they updated the photos for the Florida project. They have the Himalayas right there, Expedition Everest. They also have Pandora, the World of Avatar, one of their newer projects that they've worked very hard on and for many years. So I'm glad that they have featured that. Frozen we have, Rock and Roller Coaster, and a few others. By the way guys, going back to the international photos, they have Tron, the Light Cycle Power Run Coaster. It's actually coming to the Magic Kingdom, but currently it operates over in Shanghai Disneyland. We might see this photo over here on the Florida project in maybe like 3 or 4 years. This is very neat. They have a full replica or model of the Tower of Terror Hotel. This is the Walt Disney World version, and the reason you can tell is just because of how massive it is. And then we have Spaceship Earth. Look how cool this is. Here's a photo of the Tree of Life. We don't have a model of it, but just a photo. They do have a display window with the Toy Story Land characters, but also the Slinky Dog coaster, if I turn around here. There it is. This is like the full land. Leave a comment if you're excited about Toy Story Land, because I definitely am. And if I do a zoom in over there, you will be able to see the full layout of the Slinky Dog coaster right there. And of course, we also have a flat ride attraction. It's actually going to be called Alien Swirling Saucers. Here's the vehicle that you'll sit in while riding the attraction. And here we have Buzz Lightyear, and then we have Jessie the cowgirl and Rex the dinosaur. Some information for Toy Story Land right here. It's all going to be in Andy's backyard. He built the Slinky Dog coaster and everything else. Here's one of the trains on display for the Slinky Dog Dash coaster. In just a moment, we will be checking out the model a little bit closer up. I did want to do a zoom in over here on the launch for the coaster. That looks spectacular. Here we have some information on Toy Story Land. Now I did want to read just part of it. In Auntie's backyard, guests are shrunk to the size of their favorite toys and invited to join Woody, Buzz Lightyear, Jessie, and the rest of the Toy Story gang for a larger-than-life adventure among giant building blocks and game board pieces. It's the perfect setting for toys of all kinds to gather together for an experience that's more fun than a barrel of monkeys. And then we have some information for Alien Swirling Saucers and the Slinky Dog Dash coaster. And on this side of the wall, we do have some concept art for the Slinky Dog Dash coaster. And then on the other side, we have some more concept art, but above we have concept art for the Alien Swirling Saucers. And here is the model on display. Now it looks like they can operate more than one train at once on the tracks, and I do believe there's just one launch, but it still looks like a pretty long coaster in my opinion. Looks like there is a lot to experience. And throughout the course of the ride, they have lots of building blocks, Jenga blocks, all kinds of different things. I'm very excited for Toy Story Land. It's going to be a big game changer for Disney's Hollywood Studios, just like Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It's definitely going to redefine the way people think of Disney's Hollywood Studios. And the new entrance will actually be right here. So just to give you guys a perspective, we would be like right here, and if we walked out, the entrance would be here. Now this is where Pixar Place is, and it looks like they're going to reroute the entrance for Toy Story Midway Mania to the other side, so you have to actually walk into the land. So if they're getting rid of Pixar Place, I guess that then there's some space for them to do something. I don't think they'll use it as a backstage area. Now I'm hearing rumors that they might actually expand Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, or at least have an entrance for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge that goes over to that land, because that land's going to be over back there. So I'm not really sure what they're doing as far as that goes. We have a lot of different rumors going around. They could also put in a store for Toy Story Land, and that store can occupy that entire space. We'll just have to wait and see. And by the way, this entire green building right here, this is Toy Story Midway Mania. They actually have 2 tracks, so I'd imagine that 1 track there and 1 track. I really gotta say, I love the entrance for the Slinky Dog Dash Coaster and the fact that they have just track laying out of a play kit, so it's kind of giving you the idea that Andy did in fact build a coaster, and I think that in itself is very immersive. And you're definitely going to be immersed, but the fact that they, you know, lead you into the queue thinking that this is something that was built by Andy is really special. Looks like there's going to be a bridge that you would take over to get to the entrance to the attraction, and the coaster actually goes under the bridge. On one of these sides of Toy Story Midway Mania, it looks like we have a line. This might just be the exit. So I'd imagine that the entrance would be here, and then they'd have to figure out like an outdoor queue, like for the extended queue, and then an indoor queue. I'm sure they'll plan that somehow. And then the exit would be on that side, and you go back into Toy Story Land. So I guess it's starting to come together now. Well, anyways, that is the model. Unfortunately, I can't really show the other side where you'd be able to see the entrance for Toy Story Midway Mania. When Toy Story Land does open to the public, we will definitely be sure to head out, and I'm sure they're gonna have a pass holder preview, so we'll definitely be there for that if they have that. But yeah, if you want to actually see the Toy Story Land model, you can here in Walt Disney Presents. Now we're going to check out the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge one right over there. And here it is, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Now this isn't the entire land, this is just like a part of it, and this is just a small part. So just because there's so much to it and so much detail, they didn't want to release the entire thing, but they focused on one area. And so I don't know if there's like a rest of this model, like the rest of the model somewhere else, maybe on Disney property. I don't think it is, but I think this is all they're releasing right now, and this is like a large scale version of just part of the model, but looks pretty cool. So they're kind of keeping things though kind of on the low right now. They don't want to release a whole lot, but once it does open, it's going to be a spectacular land. And as far as information goes for the model, we do have a brief description right here, and then down below a photo of the entire Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, at least most of it. It's opening in 2019. And this isn't anything necessarily very new, but it is a Guardians of the Galaxy area where you can actually meet Groot and experience other cool things. I haven't actually ever been in there, but gonna probably go in there later. And check it out, on this wall we have a lot of art for Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railway. This is gonna be a cool attraction. Can't wait for it. This could be a potential ride vehicle, but it could also be a prop on the ride, so I'm not really sure, but it does look pretty cool. And it looks like these will be some of the scenes from the attraction. Here in Walt Disney Presents, you can also purchase Guardians of the Galaxy merchandise. This is pretty cool. They have this like tape here, Mission Breakouts. I feel like I saw this at Disney's California Adventure when I was there. Oh, check it out, the Groot's Move. So there are many new rides and experiences coming to Disney's Hollywood Studios. I mean, think about it. You have 2 rides with, you know, the Toy Story Land, and then we're looking at a new ride with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Now, I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2 rides, but we definitely know like one's confirmed. And then we have Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So between all of those new lands and expansions, we're gonna have like a lot more rides to do here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. and they're going to completely transform the park. Additionally, the Hollywood Studios park is going to be much larger, and so it's probably going to be an all-day park with both Toy Story Land and then the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, in addition to Mickey and Minnie's Railway. It's definitely going to be like I could see it as an all-day park. Like right now, it's kind of not really an all-day park unless you really want to stay for like the fireworks shows and all that. But Disney's Hollywood Studios is kind of like morning park. So with all of the expansions, it's definitely going to redefine the park. And here's some concept art outside Walt Disney Presents for Toy Story Land. This really features everything that we've just saw, so I'm not going to cover a whole lot with this, but it does look pretty cool. And here we have Buzz Lightyear on the wall. I really like the fact that they've been able to incorporate the characters directly onto the wall. It's something that they didn't have to do, but they went ahead and put those extra details in. It really shows that they are definitely trying to make the guest experience the best it could possibly be. And the wall continues down with the Toy Story Land logo, and then we have Slinky Dog down there. And over here we have Jessie controlling a truck of some sort. Looks like she's carrying the blocks. Over here on the back side of the Chinese theater, we actually have two ads for Star Wars The Last Jedi. We are now going to walk into Pixar Place and get a ride on Toy Story Midway Mania. So we can imagine that this whole area will be gone once they actually have the new entrance for Toy Story Land. Will be over here. So if this area is gone, we could see a couple different things happen. Maybe a gift shop. A large gift shop would be in this entire area. Maybe a new entrance for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, or possibly just a backstage area. I mean, there could be other options too. We'll just have to wait and see. I love the fact that you have all of these toy monkeys here. If they do take out this area, I really hope they find a way to incorporate the toy monkeys somewhere else in Toy Story Land. It is now time for Toy Story Midway Mania. Let's get a ride via the Fast Pass line. Over here in Pixar Place, we actually can see a lot going on for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Some construction, but yeah, that's pretty much all we can see. Looks like they haven't removed the Streets of America facade over here, like by the end of Pixar Place. Not really sure what's going on there, if they plan on removing it, or what they plan on doing with it.
Your Magic Band might not be connected for everybody.
Alright, I'm going to actually experience the brand new track here at Toy Story Midway Mania. And I think the new track, or I believe the new track is better quality just because of the fact that it's new. Here is the station for the second track over here at Toy Story Midway Mania. Can't wait to ride. Alright, I'm going! Yeah! Whee! It's fun! Whoa! Oh! I'm excited! Hey! Hi, Woody! Oh!
If you want to shoot further, aim higher. Keep that fox out of the head. Yeah.
Oh, let the string go back in after you pull.
I'm probably not doing well because I'm trying to film at the same time. Alright. No camera this time. Oh, I'm eternally grateful. Aliens. Whoa. I feel the air. Come on. My hands are in pain. Wow. We'll see how I did. I beat the person next to me, that's a good thing, but yeah. I didn't do the best in this vehicle. Well, Toy Story Midway Mania sure was fun. I'll have to practice so I'm better next time. Here in Pixar's place, we actually have a construction wall for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Of course, opening in 2019 on a remote outpost planet, new adventures await. And this wall actually was located on Grand Avenue before they took it out. And they actually have the permanent wall in. And Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is all going to be right here. So it's going to occupy a larger space than Toy Story Land. That's, you know, pretty obvious with how much there is going to be. But just wanted to point that out. The wall is still here. Here's Cruz Ramirez. You can still see her here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. And I would imagine that at some point they'll take her out of Disney's Hollywood Studios. When that happens, then you'll be able to still see Cruz at California Adventure within Cars Land. And it looks like I'll be having dinner here at the Backlot Express. Not really sure what I want yet, but I've never been here before. I've never actually really had a meal at Disney's Hollywood Studios before, so this will be my first meal actually at a quick service restaurant. Here at the Backlot Express, they have burgers, fries, and desserts. They also have like chicken nuggets and other snacks. I decided to go with the dark side chicken and waffles, that is chicken nuggets that is, and as you guys can see on the waffles we have Darth Vader. So overall it was about $12. Is that a lot? Well, it is theme park food, so I mean you do expect it to be a little bit pricey, but it should be good. This is my first time trying it, and of course I will let you guys know exactly what I think after I'm finished. And then I also wanted to include that the waffles come with premium pancake and waffle syrup. So this should be interesting. We'll see how it is. By the way, they did used to include a special liner that would be on the bottom of the tray. It was like Star Wars themed. I don't know why they got rid of that. Like, that was pretty cool. So hopefully they bring that back in the future. But anyways, we're gonna try the food. Here's something cool. Here in this quick service establishment, they have like a flyer. Looks like for Six Flags Magic Mountain. If I do a zoom in here, I don't know if it was. Oh yeah, it was Six Flags Magic Mountain. There it is. And then there's the price after 5 p.m. Yeah. Back then they were advertising Ninja, which was probably a new coaster. Yeah, so that is funny that that's here in this establishment. And if you just walk around the restaurant, look at the theming, you know, look in cork boards, you will see a lot of things like that. They have a lot on display and a lot of details, which is pretty cool. So check out this view of Echo Lake with all of the balls lit up. At least the ones on the island, looking pretty cool. And around Echo Lake on the lamppost, we have all of the different decorations, and these actually light up. So the Santa Claus one lights up, the reindeer one, and all that kind of stuff. Pretty cool. Check it out, all of the holiday lights are on here at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Happy holidays.
This holiday season, they are calling the holiday events here at Disney's Hollywood Studios Flurry of Fun, and they include Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam, Sunset Season's Greetings, the projections on the Tower of Terror, over that way, and then of course, but not least, we have our last major experience, Fantasmic. They're actually not really doing anything for the holiday experience, but that's something we're gonna do tonight. Along with my guide map, I actually picked up a Times guide, and so all of the holiday events going on here at Disney's Hollywood Studios fall under Flurry of Fun is what they're calling it, and essentially there are two main holiday shows. You have Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam, and then you have Sunset Season's Greetings, the projections over on the Tower of Terror. So there is a lot to see here. In fact, we're going to see both Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam, and Sunset Season's Greetings. We're also going to see Fantasmic, but that doesn't really have a holiday edition to it, it's just regular Fantasmic. And here's some of the released concept art for Sunset Season's Greetings. Of course, you can get your holiday merchandise here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I have the bulbs right there. I showed you guys the t-shirts earlier. And then you have a bunch of desserts, like holiday desserts. As far as food and beverage goes, they actually are advertising their new Baseline Tap House. So we have Fantasmic at 7 p.m. and Star Wars A Galactic Spectacular at 9 p.m. when the park closes. And we have Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam at 6:30 p.m. You can also meet Santa Claus on Sunset Boulevard. I did not know that. And I do not believe Sunset Seasons Greetings has a specific time. I believe they just kind of continually play it, or maybe they just do it every so often, every 5-10 minutes, not entirely sure. Gotta say, love the way Hollywood Boulevard looks at night, or I guess as the sun sets. Check it out, we have Pluto up there, wagging his tail. Alrighty, well I'm currently walking out to my car to get a new battery. I actually keep some of them in my car, and hopefully I'll be able to see Sunset Seasons Greetings before it goes off. I guess it starts when it gets dark, and if you just stand there for 30 minutes, you'll be able to see all of them. I'll probably stand there for quite some time, so I definitely do want to get a lot of photos and videos. It is now dark. The trams were a little bit slow, so that took a while, but I have my tripod, I have my batteries. We're going to film Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam, and we'll check out Sunset Seasons Greetings and Fantasmic. We'll also try to get a night ride on the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror if we can.
Celebration of Disney live action films.
Oh, check it out, they're already doing projections. You gotta check that out. It is now time for Movie Magic. It starts very soon.
Boys and girls, welcome to Hollywood. Not a place on the map, but a state of mind that exists wherever people dream and wonder and imagine. Disney's Hollywood Studios presents Disney Movie Magic.
Your host, Walt Disney. How long is it since you had a world premiere? Well, last day, which is the favorite of all the pictures that we've read. Well, it's the one that you're going to see right now. Trust me.
A few moments, the holiday spectacular Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam will begin. Keep an eye out for colorful changes all around. Get ready for a rockin' good time and enjoy Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam!
Christmas tree and the Christmas party hop. It's a door where you can see every
Christmas Eve Command Center Coordinator, Maggie!
Hello, Disney's Hollywood Studios! Wait, it's classified Kringle Level 9, but Prep and Landing are an elite unit of elves who get houses around the world.
Wade? That sure was festive.
Jack Frost nipping
Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam was awesome. I did see it last year, and this is my second time seeing it. And they did actually bring it back this year. Last year was the first year, I believe, and gotta say, love Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. Great way to spend your holiday. And they continue to keep the projections on and the music. Check it out, it's snowing here at Hollywood Studios. It sure is a flurry of fun. You know, you have your snow flurries and we're having fun, so yeah. I love snow, especially at Disney parks. I feel like the snow was stronger last year. Like, it's not really coming down that hard this year. So I'm now heading over to Fantasmic and hoping that I will be able to get a good view. I do have a Fast Pass, but I don't know if the Fast Pass has their own viewing area. So, I mean, we'll have to see about that. But I'm so very excited for Fantasmic. And then, of course, after Fantasmic, we're gonna check out Sunset Seasons Greetings, which is actually going on right now, but we're gonna see the full thing after Fantasmic. On Sunset Boulevard, it snows. That's part of the Sunset Seasons Greetings. That looks pretty cool. You get a nice view from the queue line for Fantasmic. And this is the Fast Pass queue. It doesn't look that different than the standby. Anyways, we're gonna see Fantasmic. I don't remember the last time I've seen it here at Hollywood Studios. I did see it over the summer at not California Adventure, Disneyland Park. But they actually got a new one. So I'm kind of seeing the original one. I don't think they have any more seats available, but we'll probably have to stand and see the show. That'll be cool though. I don't think I've ever been to a Fantasmic that was full. Like, I've been to pretty busy ones, but not like this. Viewing areas over here. This should be interesting. Twilight Zone Tower of Terror.